Hi guys, this is a how to make your makeup last longer tutorial. So for example, today I need my makeup to last 12 hours and I wish it wasn't so, but it is. So I've already applied my moisturizer and my eye cream. I also used the Urban Decay Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. I just sprayed that all over my face. Next for primer, you definitely want to use primers of all kinds if you've got them. This is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. And this also happens to be SPF 30. So, whoop, I was going to smell it, but apparently, yeah, I'm going to just put it on my nose instead. Okay, so I put that all over my face. And now for foundations, I just tied my hair up. I know it looks crazy. I just got it up and out of the way. So you're wondering why my hair looks like this. I have two that I love for this kind of a fair event. Double Wear by Estee Lauder, the Stay in Place makeup, or my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet foundation. They're both similar to the price. This one's like $42 a bottle, and this one's like $38, $35, something like that. I'm going to use the Estee Lauder one today. And the key to making your makeup last a long time is layering. So I'm going to do a thin coat of this, and then I'm going to go in and do it again if I think I need more coverage. It is pretty buildable. You also want to make sure you get it down your neck. Most of the time I just take whatever's left on the sponge or the brush and just kind of try to dab it down here. But because this is sort of a special occasion thing that I'm doing today, I just want to make sure that I have a nice blend. This is not the shirt I'm wearing to the event. This is a pajama shirt. So if you're wondering, whoosh, you're going to get it on your shirt, that's okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a concealer. I'm going to do the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer under my eyes. If you're wondering, the Estee Lauder one I'm using is 1W Sand. And the MAC Pro Longwear is an NC20. I think when I'm out of this one, I'm going to go ahead and get a lighter shade. But I just take a few dots of that, and I pump it on the sponge, and then I do like a V triangle under my eyes. So I don't know if you can see the triangle. It's kind of like this. I'm just tapping. I'm not wiping, because if you swipe, it all goes away. Okay, so I'm going to immediately set that under eye concealer with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit with the banana shade immediately. So I'm taking whatever is left on the sponge, I'm taking that down the center of the nose and then onto the center of the forehead, on the cupid's bow, and on the chin. I also am just going to tap it on this zit I have over here. Maybe no one will notice, right? So I'm going to set that with powder. And then I'm just taking what's left on the brush and taking it down where I just put that concealer. So I was really careful not to get this contour, the powder, where I'm going to be putting the cream blush, because I want to make sure that the cream blush doesn't look cakey. So like I said, the key is layering. So I'm going to do a cream blush and then a powder blush on top of it. First is bronzer though. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer in the box. And I love the brush that it comes with actually. So I'm just making my cheekbones here. Giving myself a little bit of a sun-kissed glow there at the top of the forehead. And right under that lower lip, because it gives you, that lip looks a little more plump. And then I'm just kind of taking whatever's left on the brush. I'm going to also take a small brush. This is the e.l.f. Angled Contouring Brush. And I'm going to do that on the sides of the nose to give myself a little bit of a contoured effect. And I'll blend that out. Just doing the sides of the nose, and I'm taking it up right under the brows just to make sure. I'll blend that out as well, right at the tip. And then I will use a big brush to fluff that out. This is the NYX Cream Blush, and it is the shade Natural. It's a really pretty light pink. So I'm doing this with a small stipple brush from e.l.f. And then I'm going to blend it away a little bit because I know it's a little harsh at the moment. And then I'm going to go on top of it with a powder blush. So if you're like me, you find that your blush is the first thing to disappear when your makeup goes. So I do layer on the cheeks more than I do the rest of the face. So I'm going to continue that layering effect with a cream highlighter and then following it with a powder highlighter. This is the Benefit What's Up. And I'm going to just blend that in real quick. And then I'm going to go in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. And like everything else, I'm doing it twice. I'm doing it once with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I'm going to also use a MAC Paint Pot. And I'm taking this primer potion all the way from the lid to the brow, and then the inner corner as well. Okay, so the paint pot I'm going to be using is Painterly by MAC. And I'm going to do the same thing once this primer dries. In the meantime, I'm going to do my brows. I'll be right back. So I used 2 Brow Wiz colors from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I used the dark brown on the outer 2/3 of the eyebrow. And then on the inner third, I used the Brow Wiz in chocolate. So it's a lighter shade. And then I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel on top, just to lock it in place. And then MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. So for the look today, I'm actually going to be focusing on the lips. So the eyes are going to be pretty simple. I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro 2 palette. And I'm going to be using the color, it's a beige or buff beige? There's a buff and a beige. That's why I did that. I think I'm going to go in with buff first and then beige. So I did beige all over, I'm sorry, buff, I did it again. Buff right on the lid, the lower part of the lid, and now I'm doing the color beige in the inner lid. I'm going to be using that same brush. I'm grabbing Snow, throwing that on the inner corner of the eye and the brow bone. For the crease color, I'm going to be using Nectar, and I may go into light brown if I need to. This is just to give a very nice, natural, subtle effect, but still some definition to the eye. And that's about all I'm going to do for eyeshadow. I may end up darkening it if I don't like it with the lip. So with that, let me put the lip on, and then we'll see about the balance. This is the color Berry Crush by the, I think it's a British brand, Me. Now, I know I could have drawn in the lip liner, colored in the lips with lip liner, then applied the lipstick, then applied a matte translucent powder on top to get it to last a lot. But I happen to know that I'm going to be reapplying this because I know I'm going to eat several times before the end of the day. So it's okay for now. That's just to get the look for the eyes. So now I'm going to go in with eyeliner. I'm going to be just doing the tight line and the waterline, maybe. We'll see. So that's the waterline done on one eye and not on the other. So it's not that big of a difference. I've done this before on this channel, but I'm basically just tapping up there. Now you could go in with the eyeliner on the outer part of the lid as well to give a more defined look. But like I said, this look is going to be about the lips. I may end up putting false lashes on, guys. I don't know. This is a work in progress. I'm still working on it. Okay, so for the under eye, I'm going to be using the NYX Wonder Pencil in light on the waterline. And this is to make the eyes look bigger. I actually just ordered a white pencil, so I'm curious to see how that looks in comparison to the fair nude color. Okay, you know I went in with some false lashes. And then I had to add some eyeliner to the top lash line because I had to hide the lashes. But one of the last steps is to dust the entire face with powder. So if you're very oily, you want to do a powder. But for me, I'm just doing a translucent powder to set everything. Another great thing to tuck in your purse would be a translucent powder or a powder foundation if you find that you are the type of person who gets very oily during the day. But that is it, as long as you use a makeup setting spray to set it all in place. So that's how I get my makeup to last a long time, is to layer, use primers wherever you can. You can line your lips and fill them in with the lip liner to make your lipstick last longer. Dust the translucent powder at the end and use a chill makeup setting spray or Urban Decay makeup setting spray, the MAC Fix Plus. I also really like the NYX setting sprays. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you have any other tips for how to make your makeup last longer, also leave them below because I'm sure everyone would love to read those. Thanks. Bye.